Hey everybody, hey team, Elgin here, and real quick, man, tomorrow's the last day of the Mike Ferry Superstar Retreat, and again, for those of you that really don't know all of my journey, it's been a long time. My journey's a long journey, but at least maybe 25 years ago, yeah, and maybe a little give or take a few years, it was the last time I went to a Mike Ferry Superstar Retreat, and there was a time that actually Mike Ferry was my coach. I will say, obviously, that for me, with my business and the way it was back when I started, I made some of my best business growth and mindset understanding back in the day after I came to the Mike Ferry event. Mike Ferry's event really taught me about numbers, accountability, uh, operating as a business, and a blueprint for it for the very first time. So this was way back before Keller Williams, before me being at EXP. This was actually back in my early Remax days, as I think about it, and another little company I was at for a minute before then. And Mike was great back then. He's 78 years old right now, and he's still got a lot of energy. And he's a little softer Mike than he was back then, but a softer Mike is still a strong Mike. I would tell you that there's a lot of things to learn here at the Superstar Retreat. There was a big crowd, a lot of networking, some great connections. It's a nice community to be a part of, and I enjoyed all of that. It was for me, although there are other things, particularly with my EXP model, that I am involved in. It's good in a market like now to get back to some of the basics. And some of the basics do not just mean cold calling, door knocking, and all that. But getting back to the basics, meaning you have to have a lot of conversations. You have to prospect, quote unquote, first. You have versus just paying for leads and some other things like that. And I know there's some people that are successful with that. I've actively tried it, been doing some things with it, but keeping it real, working your database, which he talks about a lot, working to fill your database even more with your prospecting, which he talks about a lot. In my opinion, right now, particularly the way the business is, it's a great way to build a business without spending a whole lot of money. And yeah, there's a little sweat equity, but there are ways around that too, right? The market is different with assistants and virtual assistants and all that other stuff. There's stuff, to do to be able to bring you to a level you want to be. He talks about delegation a lot, which actually is not a strong point of mine personally. So it's really good to hear those perspectives in that. So I'm just saying that the Superstar Retreat, although long, man, I'm not going to lie. If Mike, you happen to see this video, I might send it to you. It's a little long on them 5 days, but I know you're not going to listen to me because it's been too successful for you for so many years. So that being said, yes, it's been a great time. Lots of information for those of you on the success team, and for those of you that are part of our revenue share team, our business partners. I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff to bring back. Everything with Mike is old school, handwritten notes type stuff. It's handwritten in the workbook. And it's pretty cool. It's a good way to retain the information. God bless y'all. And I'll have more information tomorrow, which is the last day of the retreat. And I'll be sharing for those of you who want to hear. God bless.